Hi, I'm Kathy, and today I've created this drawing tutorial to show you how to draw this very colorful mountain landscape. It's been very popular on my website, Art Projects for Kids, which I hope becomes your new favorite place for finding easy step-by-step drawing lessons. You know, over the past 20 years, it's actually helped more than 20 million kids learn how to draw. So check out my videos, and if you like them, hit that like and subscribe and notifications button that's up in the corner. It will really help me make more of these. So let's get on to that mountain landscape tutorial. I think one of the reasons why this drawing is so popular is because of all those trees that get smaller and smaller. They are a really good example of how the further away things are, the smaller they appear. A road that goes from wide to skinny helps a lot too. To get started, collect your art supplies: drawing paper, a pencil with an eraser, a black marker, and some crayons. If you want to follow along with a printed set of directions, this tutorial comes from my Draw a Mountain Landscape on my website. Before you begin your drawing, it helps to make some centered guidelines on your paper. By simply folding and creasing your paper in half in both directions, you'll be able to easily see where those center lines are. Not to worry, they will disappear by the time you are done coloring. Step number 1, draw a horizon line about here, just below that center line. Draw slowly so you can make it as straight as you can. Step number 2, the road lines are almost touching the center of the paper and extend out to the bottom corners. The look of a very wide road getting very narrow adds a lot of perspective to this drawing. Step number 3, the center of the road is added as 2 lines. Make them curve to the left a bit to keep the composition a little more interesting. Step number 4, the row of trees that line the road start with 2 large ones near the bottom of the paper. I'll begin with the one on the left. It's okay if it goes off the edge a bit. I'll draw another tree on the right side, maybe just a bit taller for variety, and also going off the edge of the paper. Erase the inside lines when you are done. Step number 5. The next pair of trees are just a bit shorter. Start with the one on the left and erase the extra lines inside when you are done. Add the matching tree on the right side. Step number 6. Start the next smaller pair of trees with the one on the left. Add the matching tree on the right, and remember to always erase those inside lines as you go. The last pair of trees are the smallest and very close to the horizon line. Step number 7. Now it's time to add mountains in the background. I'll start with the biggest one on the left. Then I'll add another mountain on the right. Then another tall mountain on the right side of the road. And a mountain that fills up the space left over. Step number 8. These mountains are snow-capped, so add some wavy lines on the top for snow lines. To show how tall these mountains are, I'm going to draw some clouds here, sprinkled just above the trees. Lastly, a couple of large clouds are added in the sky. I like to draw mine with smooth bottoms and bumpy tops, much like they are in real life. Step number 9, time to trace. I like to use a black marker to go over all my lines. They help to make all those details stand out, especially when they get filled in with color. When the tracing is done, run your pencil eraser over any extra lines that are still showing. It's time to color. To make my trees stand out, I'll color them a dark green, the color of evergreen trees. My tree trunks are all going to be colored brown. And if I color the grass a bright yellow-green, it will really stand out from the trees. To make my drawing extra colorful, I think I'll fill in my mountains a pretty nice purple, leaving the caps white, of course, for the snow. And then the sky gets colored in blue. Remember to press hard and go slowly so you get a really rich blue color. I'm coloring my stripe in my road a bright yellow. Then the road gets colored black. I'm doing it last because sometimes even black crayons can smudge a bit when other crayons bump into them. For those that would like to add an extra touch, try using a light gray crayon to add some shadows to the bottom of your clouds. It only takes a bit of color to make them look much more dimensional. And there you have it, a finished mountain drawing. I think that this extra wide road and those extra tall mountains really make this picture look great. Thanks so much for following along with me. I hope you've enjoyed this mountain landscape drawing project. You'll find many more drawing tutorials just like this one on my website, Art Projects for Kids, including how to draw buildings. Check it out.